Welcome back, humans. Venom and even Shadow could get a rework in this next update because a game admin answered a question asking if Shadow and Venom could get a rework, and when Loco said both will be reworked, though there is still no release date for it. That's exactly what we're going to talk about in this video and try to figure out when it could happen. We'll also talk about other stuff that could be coming in this update. But first, if you want to win a permanent fruit of your choice, smash that subscribe button because only subscribers can win. Also, consider liking this video to increase your chances of winning. The Venom fruit is officially confirmed to get a rework by an admin of the game, as you can see in the image. And yes, this is official. It came from one of Kit Gaming's videos where he asked an admin about it. There's also something else you might want to find out, which I'm going to show you later in this video, right? So basically, with the admin confirming that Venom is getting a rework, it could possibly evolve into something like this image. A more beast-type form that looks way more powerful, aggressive, and insane than before. If you take a closer look, this isn't just a small redesign. This looks like a full transformation. The character turns into this massive three-headed creature, almost like a hydra, surrounded by intense purple lightning and energy. The aura alone already makes it feel way more dangerous and dominant compared to the current Venom form. And notice the details. The glowing effects, the dark body mixed with that bright toxic energy, and the overall size. It really gives off that final boss kind of vibe, like something that's meant to overpower everything in its path. This could also mean that the rework isn't just visual. If they're going this far with the design, there's a big chance we might see new abilities, stronger transformations, or even a completely different play style for Venom. So if this image is even close to what we're getting, then Venom might not just be getting a rework, it could actually become one of the craziest and most overpowered fruits in the entire game. And honestly, this might just be the start of something even bigger. Especially admins also confirmed that Blox Fruits developers are back from holidays. Dude 2026 is looking to be peak with full glaze. With that being said, we're most likely going to start getting more updates. Not another 1-year wait, but updates coming every few months. Especially with summer getting closer, they're probably going to give it their all and drop some big content during that time. One more thing, Uzoff also said something interesting about the possible release timing, including new information about the Venom rework itself.
The Venom fruit, it's pretty sick, I won't say, I can't say if it's a top contender to beat Dragon, but I mean, it's dope. In terms of the name, I don't think it's gonna change. I think it's gonna stay Venom, to be honest. If it was a beast fruit, then I can see it being changed to Hydra, but no, I think it's just gonna stay type of fruit.
Okay, unfortunately, I lost the footage, but he did say that the update will come soon, which is honestly funny because he also added that he knows we all hate hearing the word soon at this point. But at least this confirms that the update is already getting close, and they are definitely aware that the community has been waiting for a really long time for this huge Blox Fruits update. Anyway, let's finally get into the leak now. So Shafadev, one of the developers of Blox Fruits, just gave us another teaser of the new fruit he is currently working on. So yes, this basically confirms that it is actually going to be a fruit. And honestly, we still can't fully tell if this is a completely brand new fruit, especially because of the question marks and exclamation points he added. But low-key, this thing doesn't really look like any existing fruit in the game right now. It doesn't even resemble the Venom fruit at all. I mean, seriously, just look at it. It literally looks like some kind of metal object, and we actually got another leak related to metal before, which I'm about to show you later in the video. And yeah, this thing really does look metallic, almost like some sort of claw or mechanical weapon. Anyways, here was the previous leak about metal, which could possibly be hinting toward the long-awaited magnet fruit. So not long ago, we got a leak of Shafadev answering a few questions, and credits to whoever owns these images. Someone asked him if he could give a hint about the next fruit he's working on. Instead of directly answering, he dropped a random clue word related to it. And guess what he said? Metal Gears! Now that actually connects perfectly to another leak. Apparently, Shafadev shared some images, and someone claimed they saw a magnet in it. They said, "We saw the magnet," and Shafadev jokingly replied, "Nah, Nah, you saw nothing. Yeah, kinda suspicious. Because if you think about it, Magnet and Metal Gears go hand in hand. That connection is way too perfect to ignore. We still don't know exactly what image was shown or what that person actually saw. But the important part is, we now have a solid hint about the next fruit. So with all of these clues combined, the upcoming fruit could very likely be related to magnetism, metal control, or even something mechanical. So, what do you think this fruit is going to be? Comment down your thoughts. Next up, we're going to be talking about the possible release date of the next update and everything that could be coming with it. We are at update 31 right now, and the next update will be update 32. As you can see on the screen, and inside this update, humans, there will be a new fruit that won the fruit contest and a possible new rework that could be as strong as the dragon rework. And I will tell you later in this video what it could be. So, first of all, if you want to actually see if we are currently at update 31, I will leave the link in the comments below. Alright, so far there are a lot of updates that Blox Fruits has missed, including the creation sitting in the admin panel and the Dark and Venom Rework, which we might also talk about in this video, along with their possible release date. There is still more. But yeah, let's start with the Dark and Venom information leak and the possible release date. So both Dark and Venom Reworks have already been confirmed. And this is actually huge, because these are not just small changes. Both of them are expected to get full visual upgrades, smoother animations, and of course, brand new M1 attacks that will make them feel way more powerful and modern compared to their current version. And if we base it on previous reworks, like Dragon, you already know these fruits could completely change the meta, especially in PvP and grinding. And what makes this even more interesting is that the developers have been hinting at bigger and more polished updates since they came back from holidays, which means they are now working faster and more consistently than before, and that gives a higher chance that these reworks are already close to being finished. Now when it comes to the possible release date, it is most likely dropping near the end of this month or early May, and that timing actually makes a lot of sense, because most players are currently on summer break, which is usually when Blox Fruits releases bigger updates to maximize player activity and hype. And if they really want to bring back massive numbers, this would be the perfect time to release both Dark and Venom together, or at least alongside a new fruit from the fruit contest, and maybe even more surprise content that we have not seen yet. If the developers really go all out with this rework, the Dark fruit could become a top-tier fruit again, especially with improved effects, new combos, and maybe even brand new mechanics related to the void or darkness. So the real question is, will the Dark fruit actually become the void? Comment down your thoughts about it. Anyways, that's pretty much about for today's video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe with notification bell on to be notified in our next video. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.